Good morning, Devils fans. It's a Monday morning, and we have a 10 a.m. scrimmage against the Baby Bruins. Not too much to report on this one, other than it is the last game of the Prospect Challenge from this weekend. From Amanda yesterday, there was nothing worth noting from practice, so I'm assuming no lineup changes. Stillman likely staying at center. Mercer probably, hopefully, gets the last start in net, so each goalie gets one rotation in. And otherwise, it's going to be status quo. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for the same things I have all weekend. Not too concerned about the overall team structure or systems type play, but instead just focusing on the individual nuances, skills, and decision making of each of our guys. Again, pretty much entirely focusing on Nemec, who has really been the only guy who I think has even brought up the argument of having his toe in the door of making the NHL roster. The other hopeful, Ingram Clark, I think has mostly put himself out of that conversation, having multiple defensive blunders over the two games so far. And going by Deneen's quotes, like I said, that would seem to be the opinion of the coaching staff as well. As far as the actual guys we're playing here in the Baby Bruins, should be the easiest team we have faced so far this weekend, unlike Buffalo, who had a fairly stacked prospect lineup. The Bruins very much so do not. Really, the only name of note that I was able to pick out is going to be Fabian Lysell, a first-round draft pick from a couple years ago for them. I mean, heck, their goalies are two invitees, not even guys that have been playing, under their system or under their organization at all. So from that point of view, this should be one of the easier games, maybe one we actually do dominate start to finish. I know the guys are going to be frustrated with 2 losses, so hopefully they come out with some fire. But even if not, if somehow this Bruins team rallies and does beat us, oh well, it's a prospect challenge, who cares? Really, for me, it's going to be focusing in again on Nemec, like I said. Game 1, he really dominated offensively. Game 2, he clearly put a focus on the defensive side of it. Really, for this third game, then, I am looking for him to bring the whole package together and show dominance on both ends of the rink, being able to not only balance that, but truly dominate in that fashion from start to finish. That's really it. A quick, easy one for this morning. It is a Monday morning, like I said. Start of the work week. I did take a bit of time to watch this game away from work. So hopefully for all of you, it's not too crazy of a work day and you are able to do the same. We'll get through this week, as tomorrow will likely be a full off day. Wednesday's veterans report, I'm going to assume it'll be physicals for them as well, like it was for the rookies. And then Thursday should be our first true practice as we get into the actual preseason with NHL players. So I know I cannot wait for that. Maybe we get a bit of an idea of where lines might look like. But first game's a split squad game, so things are obviously going to be quite jumbled. And coaching staff might be trying out some new things just to see what meshes before they really focus in on those lines by the end of preseason. Not going to get too much into that stuff right now because it will be stuff I will be talking about in these off days coming up. Obviously, tomorrow I will react to this last prospect game. Hopefully, good things to say for everybody involved. So yeah, that's going to do it for this morning. I will see you all tomorrow. As always, and forever, let's go Devils.